Brakati Hawa, Brakati Shai, Brakati Hawa, Brakati Shai, Brakati Hawa, Brakati Shai. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakadas. Double lost apostles and elders of great Mustang. Peace and salutation to you, beloved Akim, that is pushing his word in sincerity and truth with humiliation all across the forward and see you, I salute. This is the brother Zaya one back with you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakadas. And pretty much I want to get into a brief lesson, on, the food we consume in this day and time, because we consuming a lot of poison, all right, we consuming a lot of poison, all right, and we got to be mindful of what we consume in these times, because, this devil, everything is polluted under his rulership. He has polluted the food and everything. Everything is polluted, or the water, the food. That's why this devil have to get put out of power. Okay. Now I'm gonna get two video clips to show you. Nothing is really safe to eat no more. So, so you see Jake's boasting in the law. You're gonna see that our food is, tainted with abominable shit. A lot of these food, which you don't even think, polluted with abominable shit. So, the scripture, don't say it in vain. We only verse in the righteous acts, and we keeping the laws the best of our ability. But you can't get saved by the law, because guess what? So much food and things polluted with pork in it, which you're gonna see two video clips of, we eating poison, and hey, this devil have to get put out of power. And pretty much, if the Lord, like the scriptures say, this Mark 13:20, and accept that the Lord has shortened those days, no flesh shall be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he had chosen, he has shortened the days. So, hey, if the Lord don't shorten the days, no flesh will be saved, because the devil trying to poison you. He try to kill himself. But for the elect's sake whom he had chosen, those days being shortened, and we see the time getting shorter and shorter. We coming in some beautiful time, the greatest times ever and the worst. So, as we get more closer to the end, the food is going to be more polluted. So, we have to be just mindful of what we consume. Don't just eat these food. No. You gotta be mindful of your diet. The Saquon Eliashu I'm gonna talk about. These commercial breads and stuff. You gotta be careful of these breads and things. They poison. Putting they say have fiber, but you don't know them shit come from. All kind of shit. You gotta be mindful of what you consume in these times. But, I don't want to run too long and get right into the video clip to show you, we eating all kind of poison. Alright? Which I wish I say that would happen, but let's get this first one. Right? Check this out.
If you don't eat pork, I got bad news for you. I'm at Publix right now, and I'm going to show you something. You see this ingredient right here? Mono diglyceride. It's in almost every single bread product in Publix, which means that you're eating pork if you eat bread from Publix. Look at it right there. It's in all of these. Bro, I can't eat nothing. But some of these right here actually don't have it. This is the Cuban bread, and it's safe. Look, you see the ingredients? This one is good too. The point I'm trying to tell you is that you need to actually read. Oh, wait. Let me show you something else. Okay, now I'm in this section, the hosted. You see that right there, mono and diglyceride? See, right here, it says it can be derived from plant sources, including pork. They are not going to tell you if it's actually from plants or pork. More than likely, it will be from pork. And the crazy thing about it is that it's not just bread, it's cakes, it's cookies, it's crackers. Y'all really need to be mindful when y'all start buying a whole bunch of this stuff, especially if you don't eat pork. Chick-fil-A's bread got it. Burger King's bread got it. Wendy's bread got it. The only ones that I saw that didn't have it was Five Guys. But it's insane how they're just sneaking pork into all our food. And if you watch this video all the way to the end and put it in the comments, stop sneaking pork in my food. That way I know you watched it, okay? Bye! And make sure you share this with a friend who doesn't eat pork. That way they know. Bye!
There you go. You see that? There you go. You know, mono and
If you don't eat pork, I got bad news for you.
triglycerides.
I'm at Publix right now, and I'm gonna show you something.
You see that mono and
See this ingredient right here? Monodiglycerides.
mono and diglycerides. So, you know, how can we gotta be mindful and watch, you know, on these labels what we consume? You see that? That's pork. You know, pork don't have to necessarily it didn't have to necessarily say pork and it. This devil crafty have things and pretty much pork has different names. All right. Let me show you another one for pork, right? Check this out. Let me show you something, right? Check this out. Check out what gelatin is. Gelatin, right? Check this out. I show you right now. Watch this, right? Is gelatin pork, right? Yes, gelatin is often derived from the skin and bones of pigs, pork, but they all can be used from cows or fish. All right, you see that? So when you look at these food, you see gelatin. That's pork. You know, so we gotta be mindful of what we consume. All right, these dudes boasting but the law. All right, shit. You see, all kind of shit. Our food is tainted. Our food is tainted. All right, let me get the other video, right? Check out this other one. Poison. Check this out.
I hired a remote viewer to find the Ark of the Covenant. Check it out on my YouTube. As always, thanks for watching. Stay weird. Thanks for watching. Stay weird. This woman is shocked to find out what they've been doing to our food. Watch this.
No, I'm not tweaking, right? This is bread.
So it appears to be. Check this out.
My hand is starting to beat. That's how much you squish it, right? So when you squish bread, it should stay.
Yep.
Why the fuck is it coming back to life?
This is insane.
Just give me a second.
Normal bread does not do this, or at least the bread back then does not do this.
It's pumping back up. It's pumping back up.
So many chemicals in it, it's not even funny.
I'm not making this shit up. It's pumping back up.
Be careful what you put in your body, y'all.
Let's just be a process.
Bread should not be doing that.
Stop eating this shit, y'all.
But it's not even just this brand of bread, it's all of it. Everything. Pretty much nothing is safe anymore. And the stuff they claim is good for you is wildly expensive. Oh yeah, check out my YouTube video.
Like he said, nothing is safe anymore, and that's the truth. Not under this devil rulership. We have everything tainted. All right. You know, we eating poison. All right. Nothing is safe anymore. All right. So you gotta be mindful what you consume. All right. And then there's the other brands too. Yeah, that's when I was small. You know, I think we in the Bahamas there was something called a special blend bread. Man, when I was young, I remember when I used to take that bread and squeeze that bread in my hand, and that used to stay like that. I squeeze that, and that stay fold up. But you see what the bread doing on? It is once you fold that, it is gonna expand back out. But that ain't normal, you know. But yeah, man, hey, the scripture speaks about these things. We should, you know, our bread is defiled, or our food. All right, let's get it. Let's get Ezekiel chapter 4 and verse 13. It says, "And the Lord said, Yahweh, who the world regards God, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them." All right. All right. And one of the places he will drive us is over here, North America. All right. We eat our bread defiled amongst Gentiles. Okay. And we got to go to these devil and warn of all things. But everything is polluted under this devil rulership. And that's why we need salvation under this bitch from this devil. Alright, so we got to be mindful of what we consume. Alright, we got to be mindful of what we consume in these last days. Okay, if not, you're going to make yourself sick. You know, you could try bake your own little bread. try break your own little bread, 'cause you know these commercial breads, they garbage. You know, tell you it's a lot of fiber and a lot of wheat and shit and poison, man. But yeah, I wish I say we should eat poison and live, right? Let's get that. You should drink poison and live. This is Mark 16 and 18. They shall take up serpents and they drink any deadly thing. It shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick and they shall recover. Alright, let me get that in the different translation. This is the NLT, Mark 16 and 18. They will be able to handle snakes with safety, and if they drink any poisonous, it won't hurt them. Alright? All our food is poison. They will be able to place their hands on the sick and they will be healed. All our food is defiled and we drink, poison. We need salvation, man. Alright? We need salvation. Alright? And that's why the devil got to get put out of power. Alright? He's destroying everything in his path. Destroying the food, everything. Alright? He has to get put out of power. But like I say, we have to be mindful of what we consume and watch our diet. Brothers always talk about food and diet goes together. So be mindful of your diet. Don't eat all kind of shit. Alright? And you think, you're saying, the Lord is going to keep me. You eating shit and you just being neglecting your body. You eating shit and say, oh, the Lord is going to see me through. Alright, if any man defile the temple, him and the Most High destroy. You got to take care of your body. You have to take care of your temple. Okay? Alright, let's get a quick precept. 2 more precepts to get out of here. This is Sirach chapter 30 and 20. It says, Sirach. So hold on, Sirach 30 and 25. Yeah, it says, a cheerful and a good heart will have a care of his meat and diet. Alright, you have got to have a care of your meat and your diet in these times. So if not, you're going to be always sick. I learned, how to drink more herbs, through the beloved brother over here, Wamba. And I can't be Miss Palmas, teach me how to drink herbs, I get to learn how to drink a lot of herbs. My body's start feeling a whole lot better. Them bitter herbs is good for your body. The water of a Shimmer Shai, he have the knowledge and he opened my mind. I get to learn too how to drink these herbs, these bitter herbs, drink these teas, herbal teas, make your body feel good. Alright? Everything enters your bloodstream, especially this pork is garbage. Pork is garbage. And everything you see, what you think ain't tainted with pork, tainted with pork. Alright, so pretty much, there you have it, those 2 video clips. So be mindful. Watch try exercise, incorporate a good diet. Don't be eating because you could eat. Okay? Watch what you eat. Especially in this time. You see everything is polluted. That's why this devil got to get put out of power. But yeah, man, I like to give all praises, glory, and honor. Diya Bashim Ashai, Bashim Rakakadah, Shem Shalom.